So here's our first one that we're reading for today. It is, am I the asshole for playing favorites with my grandkids and when confronted by my daughter-in-law telling her that it is due to her? Yes? I'm gonna say yes because that's weird. This post is about my son and Amy, my daughter-in-law. They have been married for about 10 years and have 2 kids. They are 10 and 6. At the beginning, I really tried to get along with her, but she made it difficult. She is not very sociable and always put her own mom overseeing her husband's side of the family. This is really apparent with holidays and the kids. She always chooses to go to her mom's for holiday, even if I do it on an early day or late day. If I offer to babysit, she always tells me she asked her mom or she would get back to me. The time I do babysit or get to hang out with the grandkids, she is criticizing everything I do, usually saying that's not how her mom or how she does it. At the beginning, my son was trying to fix this but gave up. We see him separately from his wife and kids. I truly don't understand it, and I have asked if I did anything wrong, but no answer on that. I gave up trying when my other son had kids. It is so much better, and I have a great relationship with my daughter-in-law and the kids. The kids are 9, Ava my stepdaughter, and 4, grandson. I gave my Ava a family necklace. That was my mother's. She loves it and has been wearing it everywhere according to my son. That also includes school, which started this issue. My daughter-in-law called me up and asked why Ava got a family necklace but her daughter, 10, didn't get one. I told her I just wanted to give it to Ava. She got angry and told me I was playing favorite and that her daughter is older, so she should have gotten the necklace. I told her that yes, I am playing favorites and it is due to her. I pointed out that I do not know her daughter because of her, that her kids will not be getting any of my family stuff because of her. This was a huge argument and she called me a jerk and wanted me to give her kid a necklace. I am doubting myself on this. Why are you punishing the child because you're mad at the daughter-in-law? That's weird. Yes. I just feel like, what the heck? Like, why? I'm sure there's a reason why she is distant, or like, I mean, I don't know. He is playing favorites. It's just, what? I don't know. Punishing the grandchild is just not my cup of tea based on how you feel about their parent. That never sits right with me. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. Am I the asshole for playing favorites on my grandchild and when confronted by my daughter-in-law telling her that it is due to her? I could be a jerk for buying the necklace to Ava and not the oldest granddaughter and telling her mom she is the reason for it. Yes! Not the asshole. I don't know. Not the asshole. What does she want you to do? Sue the grandparents' visitation right? Oh wait, she wants to keep her kids away from you but have you give them stuff. Yeah, pass. I'd maybe talk to your son and say that you find it hurtful when his wife keeps the grands from you but also demands gifts. For the daughter-in-law, I'd just ignore the greedy bits and respond to each gift grab with something like, well, it certainly would be nice to see the kids more, or do let me know when they're free to visit. I'm not sure. Like, it is, I will admit, it is, like, it does come off as a little odd to be like, why are you... Well, no, it doesn't really, because... it's still playing favorites. I don't know. I'm feeling conflicted. I don't think it's her choosing to keep the grandkids away. I mean, she's preferring her own mom. Like, I don't know. Just so we're on the same page, it sounds like you're okay with the kids not having a relationship with me, but you still want me to give them things. Is that what you're saying? That my purpose in their lives is just... about material goods? Not the asshole. Maybe there's not enough information. Like, why does she keep the kids away? And like, when she does, I mean, he did say that she says he does it wrong or does it different than her mom. But like, it makes sense that she would want to naturally go towards her mom. I don't think I agree with it. Because it just comes off as point blank as like, you are playing favorites for the grandchild and you're punishing the grandchild because of mom. That's just how I'm reading it as. I mean, it is, it is a little messed up, but I just feel like maybe not enough info, but leaning towards yes, the asshole. Am I the asshole for asking someone with autism not to do something? Yes? I don't know. It's giving, the title is giving, I'm gonna say yes. We'll see though. I, 21 female, work at a bar. I've been working there for just over a year and things are going pretty well. For some background, we have a couple who comes in almost every night. Most of the time they are lovely, but when they get drunk they become very disorderly. They disturb others' tables and shout, sing loudly, and fall over chairs, etc. I have no idea why my manager still serves them drinks, but it's out of my control. Anyway, they came in a couple days ago on a sunny day, so they decided to sit outside. They brought a few of their family members, their daughter and their daughter's son. After the third or fourth round, the wife came in carrying lots of pieces of broken glass. It looked as though 5 glasses had smashed. Oh. I asked her to put it down as I didn't want her to get injured. She put it down, went outside, and came in with even more broken glass. Oh my god. She said, oh, he smashed some more. I wondered what was going on to have that many glasses smashed, so I went outside with my broom to clean up the rest and saw the young son stacking glasses up really, really high, and they were all falling over. No one was doing anything to stop him, which I thought was weird. So for the next round, my manager told me to put their drinks in plastics, and then he can stack those and there's no risk of them breaking. So I did just that, and the couple looked at me confused, so I explained why I'm not giving them glasses anymore. She got upset and said, he has autism that's really insensitive. He doesn't know he's doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. Okay. Okay. I was kind of over it but at this point and sick of cleaning up glass, so I said, well, why isn't somebody watching him and telling him to be careful and not break other people's property? If he doesn't understand what's going on, broken glass can be very dangerous. She majorly kicked off and said she wanted to report me for not being tolerant to people with disabilities. Girl! Girl! You are the problem! Oh my god. Just as she said that, the young son ran into our staff-only area, and I said, for health and safety reasons, he cannot be in there. Please ask him to leave that area. She said, no, I'm not going to ask him to do that. It will upset him. Oh my god. I just told you he had autism. Oh my god. So instead of responding, I just decided to go up to him and say, hi, you can't be in here. It's staff only. Can you please leave for your safety? He left right away. No issues caused, but they were really upset that I was apparently disciplining and shouting at him. Even though I know he is autistic. I didn't shout. I just politely asked him to leave that area. Now every time she comes in, she gives me dirty looks and refuses to let me serve her. So am I the asshole? Dude, mom's the asshole. You're not the asshole. Oh my god. You're supposed to be teaching your child what's safe. The f- Hello? Why is safety not a concern for you, parent? OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I think I'm the asshole for disciplining someone else's child and because he has a disability, so I could have been a little insensitive about it. You were treating them like a person and mom was refusing to do anything about it. That makes me so mad. I hate when people do that. It's so wrong. It's so unfair and just gives a really bad rap. Just like, oh my god. Not the asshole. Why is a drinking establishment making accommodation for any children in the first place? They don't belong around adults who are there to consume alcohol freely. And if they're destroying property and creating a safety hazard, why is management not asking the parents to take their disruptive child and leave? I guess I should have pointed out that I work behind the bar, but the establishment itself is a restaurant, so children are allowed during the day. And as for management not doing anything, I have no clue why, but it's out of my control, which is pretty frustrating in situations like this. Does the owner-manager know the family? I don't think so, but the way he's reluctant to do anything about the situation suggests to me that they could be close friends. I live in a tight-knit neighborhood. A lot of people in the older generation seem to know each other well from school, etc., so it's entirely possible. I'm going to ask him about it the next time I'm working with him. Oh! That was 8 hours ago. Damn. They're probably at their shift right now. Yeah, not the asshole. Alright, our next one is, am I the asshole for telling my dad he made a dumb decision and I don't need to fix it for him? Damn. I'm gonna say no. My mom died when I, 16 male, was 5. I remember her, just not amazingly well. When I was 7, my dad started dating again and met Mara. At first, I was upset about Mara and my dad dating and didn't want to meet her and gave her a hard time. You were 5. Or no, you were 7. Still, stands. I told her I didn't want her replacing my mom. Solid. She gave me space to let out all my feelings at her, and then she reassured me she was not here to take my mom's place. Ooh, that's good. That's good. She told me she really liked my dad and wanted to really like me too, but she didn't have to be my mom for us to like each other. Aww. At first I wasn't sure if I believed her, but she won me over and we got along really well. She even lived with us for a year. But when I was 10, Dad broke up with Mara and said she wasn't trying hard enough to fill the role of mom for me and I needed a mom. What? I told him I didn't want another mom and I loved Mara. that she was the best. Mara was blindsided by it because things have been so good, and I don't think my dad had said it would be a deal breaker. Dad just lost feelings. That it's all dad. Within a few months, he met his wife Stacy. Oh, that's why. Stacy is a single mom with a 2-year-old daughter. I was 11 by then. Stacy was very on board to be my new mom, and I was not. He really did mean it. I need somebody, a mom for my son. What the heck? I said it so many times I didn't want a new mom. I wouldn't call someone else mom. I missed Mara and wouldn't give Stacy a chance if she tried to take over mom's place. I was ignored, and Dad and Stacy got married when I was 12. After my 16th birthday, which was June, my dad kind of realized I was serious about not wanting a mom and not giving Stacy a chance to be my mom. She has tried to make me love her and her daughter, but I'm not here to get a new mom. I'm not open to it, something Dad now knows. It's caused a lot of strain with him and Stacy because Stacy found out I had DM'd Mara recently and apologized for Dad and thanked her for being awesome and saying I miss her. Aww. Stacy said she can't even get me to say I like her. I told her it's because I don't. Damn. That I don't like people who don't listen or who think they can make me do things like let them be my new mom. Stacy said she was promised a family for her daughter. Not this. Oh my god. Dad pulled me aside a few nights ago and told me he now realizes I was serious about the things I said, and he realizes I love Mara. But that he really wanted the best for me, and someone who wouldn't even try to be my mom wasn't it. He told me Stacy would be such a good second mom to me, and I could have a sister if I give this a chance. He said his marriage could end if we can't pull together as a family. I told him he made a dumb decision and I wouldn't fix it for him. I said it was fine if Mara just wasn't the one for him or if their relationship changed. But I loved her because she wasn't my mom. She was someone I could trust and love as Mara. And that my dislike for Stacy wasn't changing, and neither was my unwillingness to get a new mom. Dad told me I don't get to speak to him like that I was out of line. Am I the asshole? No? Your dad's weird. Like, I mean, I guess to be fair, I don't have, like, kids or anything like that, but, I mean, to want to find a mom as soon as possible, it just strikes me as odd. Though, to be fair, his mom died when he was 5, and then 7 he met someone else, and then, like, what, 11? No, they got married when they were 12. This sounds like an angsty kid who is only seeing things through his way. That's true, but trying to force somebody to, like, be, like, someone else's mom, I just feel like that's not a good way to go about it, you know? But she has been trying hard, but trying to force yourself to be, like, the kid doesn't want another mom. That's it. I mean, that's it, trying to force that, especially after trying so hard and it's still having the same results. Like, I don't know. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I told my dad he made a dumb decision and I'm not going to fix it for him. Saying that to my dad, and only parent I have, and no, I don't count Stacy, and being so stubborn and resistant to what he was saying does look bad. There's also the fact I had an attitude when I say it, and I didn't really regret saying it either. These things are why I might be the asshole. The dad was trying to see the best interest, but he wasn't listening to the interest, the best interest of the kid himself. Like, I don't know. If he says he doesn't want a mom, that's fair. Like, that's totally valid. Did Dad only marry her? Does Dad even have feelings for this, or did he just want a family? Not the asshole. You have consistently told your dad over the years that you did not want a new mother, and he has consistently, including now, ignored what you had to say. He's the one who screwed up, not you. Sounds like he made promises to Stacy that he expected you to keep for him. That's all on him, and you're right. That's not up to you to fix it. That's exactly how it sounds to me too. He didn't believe me, and he promised me this traditional family with the 4 of us, where she'd get to be a mom to me and I'd be a son to her and a brother to her daughter. At no point did he consider even for a second that I wasn't lying about not wanting a new mom. Took him this long to figure it out. What's worse is he chased away Mara, who actually loved you both and was probably the only person who ever actually listened to you and heard what you said. She could have really helped you and your dad be closer if your dad had stopped with the self-sabotage. Ooh. And she did while they were together. She was the person who encouraged him to talk more about mom and tell me stories, show me photos. She didn't do that naturally, or he didn't do that naturally, but he opened way up after her encouragement, and I learned so much. Aww. Mara, you're a badass. Am I the asshole for telling my wife to take time off work if she wants time for herself? I'm gonna say yes, because this is giving they spend all the time together, and I don't know, I'm gonna say yes. I don't know. My wife, 40 female, and I, 39 male, have been married for 12 years and have 2 kids, 9 and 7. We both work full time, but I have got promoted about 3 months ago that required a change to my work hours. I used to have the same standard Monday through Friday hours as my wife, but my new role has me working 10-hour shifts Thursday through Sunday. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's too much. Thursday through Sunday? Wait, that's just 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Yeah, so you still get your 40 hours. Some people do prefer that too. Anyway, this promotion came with a pretty substantial pay raise as well. My wife and I discussed how my change in hours would affect our family's day-to-day lives, but we both agreed it would be worth it for the additional income. I use my time off on Monday through Wednesday to do pretty much all the family shopping, errands, cleaning, laundry, and have been able to make substantial progress on some long put-off home projects. I also cook dinners and prep weekly lunches for the kids and my wife. The additional income is becoming noticeable as well, as we haven't had this much in our savings account in years. A few weeks ago, my wife started griping about my new job. She hates that I'm working all weekend because that means she's with the kids the whole time. She complains that she goes from working all week to solo parenting on weekends. Both her kids are in activities on weekends, so she has been doing that by herself as well. We talked about ways to ease some of the weekend stuff from her, such as getting a babysitter, carpooling to kids' activities, taking the kids to their grandparents, etc. But she still complains that all of that legwork for some things will be done by her because I'm at work. She said that she feels she never has time for herself since my hours got changed. To try and alleviate this, I suggest that she make plans with friends or do something on Monday or Tuesday nights. She tried but got frustrated when her friends were busy those nights and wanted to get together on weekends. This led to another argument with her telling me that she hates my new job and that I need to look into changing my hours again. I told her that I have been trying everything to help ease the transition with my new job, but all I've been met with is hostility and frustration. I asked her if there was anything more I could do other than change my hours, and she told me no. She said she hates that she doesn't get a break and that I have 3 days to myself. I started listing off all the ways I've been trying to make this easier and how much more money we are making, and she cut me off and said the money isn't worth it. I got frustrated and told her if she needs time for herself, she should use vacation time from work if she's not going to be reasonable and help me find a compromise. She got even more mad and told me I'm being an asshole. She made me sleep on the guest room and told me that I can't come back to our bed unless I fix this. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I got a promotion that requires me to work weekends. I have been trying everything I can to make this change easier on my family, but my wife hates it. She kicked me out of her bedroom and won't let me in unless I fix this. I think I may be an asshole for telling my wife to use vacation time at work if she wants free time for herself. Okay, so I think they both suck, but they also, like, I don't know, he's trying to do the compromise, which is something that, like, you know, it's not going to be an easy transition, especially if you have 2 young kids. Having kids is exhausting, you know? So, I mean, yeah, because she doesn't even get, like, I don't know. That would be a little frustrating. Like, I wonder, like, it does suck that she's, like, absolutely, like, not wanting to do anything to, like, try. Like, she tried to. I don't know. Because I can understand that she's, like, exhausted. Literally, that's, like, completely understandable. He is trying to help, and he's even able to get projects done around the house, which is good. And then, like, having that extra income. Maybe they should hire, like, another babysitter. I don't know. I feel for her, but I also, like, feel for the dude as well. I don't know. Like, is he around the kids as often anymore? Does he just see them on the weeknights or something? Info, do you actually need the extra money, or is it more in the category of nice to have? Also, which one of your jobs pays more, and which paid more before this change? I'll also point out that it's not just that she's solo parenting, but that now you don't get any time to spend as a family and go on family outings. The extra money is in the category of maybe now our kids won't have to take out loans for college and we can actually retire at 65. My job pays more. It did before the change, and it pays more after my promotion. So I'm going to go with not the asshole, but because your position makes sense and so does your wife's. Yeah. But I do think that you could have shown more sympathy when discussing this with your wife. And I do think you need to find some solution because this isn't really viable long term. There's no point to having a family if you're not going to spend time with them. A few options come to mind. Try to look for an equivalent job for better hours or trying to negotiate your job so you have a weekend off a month. Even if it means a slight pay cut, but not going down to your previous salary. Your wife cutting her hours or finding a job with hours similar to yours so that you have more overlap. But their kid, it just makes, I don't know, it makes more sense for the parent, at least one parent, to be able to do the school week. I don't know. Anyway, hiring someone to care for the children for one full day of the weekend, preferably someone who can drive them around to activities, make meals, etc. Not the occasional babysitter, but basically a nanny for the day. Making a timeline for your current job, i.e., you'll stay in the position for X number of years, after which you will try to find another position with more normal hours. Your wife attempting to find a position with higher pay so that you can take a job with lower pay or cut your hours a bit. Here's the thing. I don't know the details of your life, and none of these solutions are perfect, and you'd probably need a combination of them anyhow. And maybe you can come up with other solutions too, but you should make it an objective to spend time with your family and also ease the pressure on your wife. Again, not much point in having a family if you don't spend time with them. How is his wife not an asshole for banishing from their shared bed? It's the one thing they got wrong. She is the asshole for that, but she has a but if she has a problem, she can go sleep in the guest room. Yeah, that's the part where I, like, to make him like get so mad and be like, no, go sleep in the guest room. That's where I'm like, oh. Am I the asshole for sending most of my extended family an email stating why they are never invited to things anymore? Yes? I'm gonna say yes. I, 36 female, made the not so difficult decision to no longer invite my extended family to dinner, parties, school events for my kids, etc. The one exception is my nephew, Jamie, 18. He is my elder sister's eldest. He moved in with my husband and myself a while back before he turned 18 to get away from his parents and younger brother, 17. Some context background. When Jamie was born, his parents genuinely seemed to love him, and they appeared to a younger me to be good parents. That changed as soon as his younger brother was born. Suddenly, my sister and brother-in-law talked about Jamie as a nightmare. Said he was an awful baby, they hated every moment with him, and his younger brother was an angel and perfect. This attitude continued. Jamie wasn't a misbehaving kid or feral like he was described, but he ran around, got dirty, made noise, and messes like most little kids. But this was treated with like something awful. His younger brother was quiet, neat, etc., etc. They would always compare Jamie to his brother to shame him into being different. Aww. If he spilled something, they'd scold him. If he got messy, they'd reprimand him harshly for it. The rest of my extended family started acting the same. What the heck? Jamie couldn't do anything right. He sneezed, it was too loud. He fell, he was being reckless, careless. And the praise for his brother was insane. Like, yeah, he was a quieter and calmer kid, but Jamie wasn't destroying things or stealing, yelling, cursing, etc. Even having too much fun got Jamie negative attention. And I was told to shut up whenever I defend him or tell people to lay off. What? I took it upon myself to be there for Jamie as much as I could. The older the boys got, the harder it got because Jamie also had his brother trying to get him into trouble or berating him for things. Yeah, because he was shown that that's... Oh my god, that poor kid. I hated seeing it, but I knew I needed to be there for Jamie, and avoiding it would do no good. Nobody showed up for Jamie except for me. I was often the only family member, except for when I married and had kids who made an appearance at school plays and the likes. When Jamie moved on in with us and got his freedom, I decided it was time to do the same. My family kept asking me about coming over and when were my kids' things. Nobody asked about Jamie. Or they'd want to know about parties for the kids. I let it all pile up, and then I decided to send an email to the extended family outlining how disgusting their behavior towards Jamie had been and how that meant they would no longer receive any invitations from me. I got a lot of negativity back with people saying I shouldn't take his side when he's a bratty little shit who deserved everything he got. What the? He's a kid! I don't regret defending Jamie, but did I handle this badly? No! Oh my god! OP has offered the following explanation for why they think I might be the asshole. I sent an email to my extended family about why they are no longer invited to things by me. This might have been poorly handled by me, given that I didn't respond at all when questioned for months, and then I just sent out one mass email and didn't reply to anyone. It's not amazing communication, which I admit. It might make me a bit of an asshole. No! Nope. I think that's a good way to go about it. Yeah, Opie is not the asshole. Oh my god. Dude, your family sucks. Oh my gosh, wait, I didn't read the comments. I just closed out of it. I'm sorry. Oh my god, not the asshole. Your family's the asshole. Fucking calling him a brat. He's a kid. Oh my god. Nope. OP's a badass, not the asshole.